Hey Tyler, so I'm just gonna try and describe these really horrible storyboard drawings that I try to do here. They're really, God, I don't have any artistic talent. Anyway, so for the first shot, I want it to start behind the end of a bookcase at a library. So I want the camera to be completely covered, so it would be like a black screen by the bookcase, and then you move from left to right across to reveal that Carla is standing in the middle of this book aisle, kind of like browsing and trying to pick out a book for class. Basically, why I want it to be like this is because I want it to transition from this shot here. So in this shot, it starts with you in the corner and then goes from left to right behind the tree and kind of goes to black. And then I want it to come from that blackness of the tree to behind the bookcase and then continue panning left to right and just kind of continue right on over to Carla. Then just a shot of like her hand kind of browsing through again, like moving left to right through the books, kind of like, her finger tracing along the spines of the books, and then eventually picking out a book. And then a shot of her face just kind of doing the same thing, scanning all the spines of the books, trying to pick one out, and eventually getting a book out, picking it out, and then walking off screen. And then just a shot of her walking over to a table somewhere in this library, a wide shot, but it doesn't have to be too wide. I'm sorry, this picture has, literally no detail. And basically just a shot of her walking over to a table, sitting down, opening up the book, reading through it, maybe taking some notes, something like that. So then we're going to cut back to you, the stuff we already shot, and then eventually we're going to go back to Carla, and now just kind of like, oh my god, her hair looks so terrible in this picture. Just a closer up one of Carla, maybe like shoulders up, of her kind of stopping, and she looks like a little bit sad because she's thinking about you and how much she misses you, and that makes her sad. So just kind of, let that emotion show. And then here, just a shot. This, again, is a really horrible drawing. A shot of Carla's iPhone, like her getting out her phone. Don't show, any specific apps, and if her wallpaper is something weird, have her momentarily change it. Basically, just have her scroll through her phone, get out a picture of the two of you, like a selfie of the two of you, and make that her lock screen. And then just like a reverse shot, I did a really terrible job with this. I want it to be kind of like a low angle with the phone in the foreground. So just, like a lower angle of her face as she does that, as she's making the picture of you two, her lock screen. So she looks kind of like nostalgic. She misses you, but she's happy that she's looking at a picture of the two of you. Just kind of like that nostalgic look on her face. And I don't care what side of the screen she is on. It just has to be the opposite of the side of the screen that the phone was on. So for example, as I drew it here in this shot, the phone is on the left side of the screen. So in that case, Carla would have to be on the right side of the screen. But if you switch it up, and if the phone is on the right side of the screen, then Carla would have to be on the left side of the screen. That's just composition. And then you can just cut back to a slightly wider shot of the table. She would put her phone away and continue reading her book, taking notes, whatever. And now if you want to get any shots of her walking through the city, if there's anything cool, interesting in San Francisco, I know there's tons of interesting stuff, but there's something specific that you want to get a shot of her walking past, that's cool with you. Really that's up to your discretion. Maybe have her put on a coat because she's supposed to only be 3 hours away from you when you had a coat on in your scene. But yeah, that would be it. Just her walking past something cool. You don't even have to get this. Just if there's something interesting that you want to film her walking past, that would be cool. And this, again, I don't really know, what Carla's room would look like or where her laptop would be. I basically just need a shot of her walking over to a desk that has a laptop at it and kind of sitting down in front of the laptop. So just walking over, sitting down, and then a close-up. This I didn't do a really good job. A close-up of her, typing on the keyboard or the mouse pad. Basically, just standard shots of her hands at the computer. And now here, this shot of her, basically, you remember when you had to pretend that you were talking to Carla on your laptop? Just have her do the same exact thing. So she's going to be staring at the laptop screen, talking and pretending like she is interacting with you. Have her go through the whole thing that I did with you, and have her on the right side of the screen and the laptop screen on the left, so that's the opposite of this shot. In this shot here, you're on the left side of the screen, the laptop is clearly on the right. Just try and mirror that. So laptop's on the left, she is on the right, And yeah, that is it. Those are all the shots that I need for you to get. Thank you so much for doing this again. It seriously means a lot. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye.